is Sunday, November 6th or 7th, I can't even remember, but it's Daylight Savings Day, so extra early start this morning. It's a little after 5 a.m. right now, and I'm giddy, to be honest, driving into a stand that I just went up and hung yesterday in the rain, having a cell camera up on this ridge, and been getting a lot of good pictures, a lot of daylight movement. I'm really excited about it. I'll show you some of those pictures. It's one of those things that I haven't hunted it all year. I've waited for the right time and right wind, and I'm going in there today, hopefully coming out with a buck. I'm just super pumped. I haven't hunted a lot this year, and looking forward to sitting in the stand. Should be fun. Woods are nice and quiet. We're sneaking in here because it rained all day yesterday. This bluff is brutal. All right, I'm all set up here. It's pretty windy, but I didn't spook anything coming in. We got about 20 minutes till it starts getting light. Just loosed an arrow. Oh man, I feel like I rushed it. I mean, I'm just pessimistic right now. I just feel like I rushed it. He came up so fast, he was grunting. But I literally shot him. I literally shot him right here. There's my arrow and there's hair. And he ran down this way. I haven't seen him. I could puke right now. I must have shot low. I just grazed air. No blood on the arrow. So after that miss, I'm not gonna lie, I was super down on myself. It was one of those things where it's like, I just missed this buck at 8 yards. And you put all the time into scouting and hunting, getting up early for moments like that, and I had that moment and I just choked. I punched the trigger, I rushed it. The angle is just something I had not practiced, and skimmed just kind of the belly hair. So part of me wanted to just give up, like didn't even want to hunt anymore, because it's like, how can I have that good of an opportunity again? Like that was my chance. But the next weekend I got back after it, went into the same stand, and once you know it, first light, about a half hour after first light, here comes a doe, crosses the ridge, and nice buck right behind her. I didn't know what buck it was at the time, but this buck then left the doe, starts going down the ridge, and is going directly away from me at 100 yards. It's super windy. I'm like, desperation time. Grab my extinguisher, and I hit a doe bleat. Or at first I just tried like a grunt, kind of just like a... I don't know if it didn't hear it or didn't care with the wind. So I'm like, I got to try something different. So I switched it to the doe setting, and I did like a long bleat, kind of like, and as soon as I did that, it kind of stopped, like it heard it. And then I switched it down to the buck grunt, and I did like a trying to replicate a doe in heat and a big mature buck in this guy's bedroom breeding that doe. And he did not like it. He turned on a dime and started running towards me. And then the rest from there. I'll show you the video. It was like, oh my God, it's happening. So here's the SHOTKAM footage. And right about here, I draw. He gets behind those bigger trees, so I have my bow drawn, get the full draw right about here. And he's just walking down the ridge like perfect. He had slowed down. He's no longer running. And he's kind of just trying to circle downwind of me to figure out what the heck I am with one of his does making that grunt. And right after this little tree right here, that's the tree I want to stop him and want to shoot him at. So I'm at full draw, and right here I go, meh, try to get him to stop. I don't know if it was too windy or whatever, but he didn't stop there, so I have to give him another one. Meh, meh. At that point, he stops, and I let it fly. You notice that branch there. In the moment, I did not see that branch, and it just goes thwack, and I see all that arrow sticking out of him, and I see that branch bobbing, and I am just sick watching him run away. Like, I do not feel good about that shot. So as soon as I shot there, I saw what you saw in the SHOTKAM footage, and I was like, I got no penetration. I saw that branch bobbing, and in the moment, I did not see that branch. And I sat in that stand, and I just wanted to puke again. I was like, I got another opportunity on a big buck, and I didn't make a quality shot. I remember just that so much arrow sticking out of that deer. I was like, I got no penetration. In the moment, I thought I just hit shoulder blade and buried it into that shoulder blade and didn't pass through. So I sat there for a long time, just kind of like, what the heck? This is just heartbreaking. My dad ended up coming out. He was visiting that weekend. He walked up with me, and sure enough, we go over there, and there's surprisingly a lot of blood. Like, I couldn't believe it. So we followed it for about 100 yards. We were like, let's just wait. And then we end up picking it up later that night, and we ended up finding this deer. I had to get permission from a landowner. It crossed onto landowner's private property, so I had to get that permission. And thankfully, he was very nice, actually came with us. I didn't film any of the recovery, just in the moment. Still was not thrilled with the shot placement, but I got lucky with that next shot after it hit that branch and was able to recover this deer, and made me a pretty happy guy. And sure enough, there it looks like is where I hit him. That's got to be it, because he was facing from left to right, and I just gave him a haircut, and thank God it was a clean miss, non-lethal hit, just sliced his hide a little bit, and he came back, and I got another chance at him. I also remember from the first time I missed him, I remember seeing this bare spot on video. And I am just grateful that I got another opportunity. I was beating myself up all week. Got it done. Awesome buck. I'm so happy. You can see I obviously did not make a great shot on him. Hit him forward. Luckily just caught some arteries in the neck, but just got to learn from it. I'm still so incredibly grateful the fact that I had a second chance at this buck. I mean, I was beating myself up. I was sick to my stomach all week. And the fact that not only I got a shot at another mature buck, but like the same buck to finish the job. Also, this happened on Veterans Day. My grandpa was a veteran, and to be honest, after I saw it wasn't a great hit, I said a prayer to him above and just asked him to help me find this deer. And the fact that it was on Veterans Day, I don't think that was a fluke. Thanks to all the veterans to giving us the freedom to do what we love and chase big mature whitetails like this.